What is the most important thing in life? If we practically reflect and delve into our deepest selves and ask a fundamental and important question in this life, and say, what is the most important thing in life? Is the most important thing in life diligent work, waking up early and rushing towards work? To accomplish the largest amount and control the greatest portion of time to complete all our tasks, but we find ourselves going in endless circles, chasing after jobs, work, and task completion, only to find ourselves ultimately becoming mere remnants of bones. This is not the most important thing in life. Work is essential, but it is not the most important thing in life. Is the most important thing in life sex? We fulfill our desires one after another, seeking pleasure upon pleasure, and we find ourselves squeezed like a lemon until nothing is left within us, and then we are cast aside. So, is sex the most important thing in life or not? Perhaps the most important thing in life is travel and journeys, circling the globe, discovering the world and its wonders. Yet, even as we travel around the world and explore every place amidst the peak and splendor of nature's beauty, we find that we are still searching within ourselves for the most important thing in this life, which we seek in travel and journeys. The most important thing in life is companionship. We search for a companion, one after another, and companion after companion, regardless of the differences among them. Whether the companions are good or bad, that is what matters. Despite the differences in companionship, the bad is of no use, and the good will eventually die one day. So, what is the best thing in this life? The best thing in this life is food, and the search for different types of food, or a new seasoning, or new combinations, or a new type, or new surprises in food, or an explosion of flavors in the mouth. This is the best thing. The notion that food loses its value once its time is up, leaving fullness without value or importance, leads us to ask, is sleep the best thing? We have experienced both lack of sleep and excessive sleep, and found that sleep is not the answer either. If we want to question the path to bliss, the fundamental question we posed is, what is the most important thing in life? In truth, the most important thing in life is God Almighty, because He is the only one capable of dispelling all negative matters and the things I fear in this life. He is the only one who knows everything about me, from the smallest detail to the greatest event that has occurred in my life. He knows my mistakes and knows my dreams. He knows my needs, knows the calamities I have gone through, and knows all my problems. He is the only one who stood by my side in this life. Of course, society rejected me, but God Almighty accepted me with all my flaws. He is the one who, whenever I made mistakes, covered them up, and whenever I erred, turned a blind eye. He says, I am waiting for you, my servant, with my youth, mind, work, beauty, strength, and energy. When nothing remains in me, without any words, I will be cast aside by those closest to me in society, but God Almighty. He is the one who accepted me with everything, and He is the one who created me, and He is the one who formed me, and He is the closest thing to me, and He is the one who, whenever I spoke to Him, He heard me and answered me, and whenever I cried, He dried my tears. So God is the closest thing to me and the most beloved thing to my heart. When I ask the question, what is the most important thing in my life? Really, the most important